Why just survive when you can thrive? Today I'm going to be showing some 99 Nights bad ideas that you can put into your own base. I promise you, you're going to enjoy them, and they're easy to make. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It means a lot to me and it does a lot for the video. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy. So for the first build, I try to go for a more elegant look. Decked out with wood framing, a behind the bed shelving, and some ornaments to go around with it. I kind of wanted something a little bit more mature and elegant for people who want to really show off to their friends. Without wasting more time, let's get into the bed. Alright, so this here is everything you're going to need for the build. It's actually quite simple. You got the writable sign wall mount, carpet, any color works. These three are optional. These go onto these tables here, these little thin tables. What you're probably wondering how to get, it's like right down there. Boom, right down there. If you didn't know, you can actually go into some buildings and pick things up if you have the hammer. So like you come in and you can pick up tables and stuff. That's actually where I got both the carpet and the thin table. The thin table's either here or here. You just pick it up. You know, you can find them in like these kind of buildings all the time. The last objects you're gonna need are these little things. They're called pews. You can actually find these in the little church place where you find the cultists. You can find these. You can pick up all those chairs actually, even the ones knocked over. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of exploring, but I mean, if you want your beds to be comfortable, you have to do a little bit of exploring. Oh, and of course, last but not least, the bed. Probably the most important part. What you think? Now, firstly, you're probably wondering why the bed isn't entirely against the wall. It's actually for a few reasons. This wall, this little wall mount, if you step on top of it and try to put it behind it, it goes way too high. You don't want that. What you want to do is to come around it, like behind it like this, right? Just like that. A little bit of space, barely any space, but a little bit of space so you can place it down, just like that. And you're probably wondering, how do you know how much space you need? It's really just because I actually use these first to know the space, just to like space it out, and I removed it so you can step here. But then after that, you see that little line right in the middle of the bed? All you gotta do is come right here like that. Oh, hold on, I got some business to take care of. Sorry about that, I had some errands to run. Anyways, so as I was saying, thin tables. What you want to do is you get right behind it like this. You see that little line right in the middle of the bed? That's when you know that you're placing it in the right spot. It takes a bit of moving and shuffling, but you know. So I say you zoom out, get it right in the middle like that, and boom. Same side, same with the other side. You get to like that, and boom. Now, as you can see, we're building a frame. Sounding like nice, right? Then that's where you're gonna want to grab the pews, the things you get from the little church areas. You just go around the bed like this. Now, you might think this is crazy, but you kind of want to go a little bit inside the bed, actually, for it to look the way we want it to look. Kind of like that. You see? Like, get it like a little bit, like, actually, we'll do the other side first. Get it smooth. A little bit. When it was going into the frame a little bit like that. So it's good. Goes to the other side like this. Once again, you also want it to kind of go inside, but not really. Not really, but you know, little bit. Look at that. Now you got a frame going around your bed. It looks beautiful. Then, what you're gonna do is grab this little green rug, just like this. You can't go all the way under, so we have to kind of like stop it right here. Just like that. I like how it's got a green rug, but it really doesn't look like a green rug. Then, that's when you can get to decorating. For me, I'm gonna put the brick lantern on the left side because I like how it looks. You can turn it a little bit to add some realism. Boom, like that. Grab the flower vase like this. I'll probably just do that one straight. Then the owl statue. I like to add a little curve to it, just a little bit. And you can put anything behind. That's the beauty of it. You can put anything behind it. All this space is open for you to put whatever you want back here. It's beautiful. And the sign, you could leave blank, but why would you do that when you could put when you could put and boom, just like that, you got your first bed done. It looks beautiful, it looks sleek, it looks amazing. But don't worry, they can get better. So for the second bed, I wanted to make it more of a cutesy vibe, you know, like a teenage room. I'm guessing most people playing this game are teenagers, so this one probably feel a little bit better. And the best part about this bed is that you can actually sit down on it, which I think makes this 1,000 times better. But let me not waste any more time. Let's get into it. For this one, you can do a little less exploring because everything's obtainable by the store, the little merchant guy. Of course, you got your bed. I decided to put it here this time so you guys can know that we need a bed. Got the little archway thing here. We got the shrub. We got the nightstand. 3 of these trellis fences. We got this stone bench, a bookshelf, and the green carpet that turns out to not be green. And a gun! I'm just kidding. You don't need a gun. Alright, so for this one, you actually cannot put the bed down first. You actually need to put this one down first. The fairy lights arch. So you get as close to the wall as possible. Boom. Just like that. And then you can place your bed. So what you want to do is get like right here like this. You want to like line it up. And don't be scared to put it a little bit inside. It looks good that way, I'm gonna be honest. Boom. Like that. Perfect. And then what you're going to do is grab the trellises actually. And you want to line it up with the bed like this and go as close in as possible. That's close. Yeah, like that. Boom. Place. As close in as possible again. Like that. Boom. Place. Like this. And boom. Get yourself a nice bed frame. I actually really love this. It's something my friend Matt created. It looks beautiful. Then what you want to do on the left side, just grab the bookshelf like this. Boom. Perfect. Put the painting first like this. Then the little nightstand right underneath it. Like that. Grab yourself a shrub, put it on the right like this. And then something I feel like many people have never tried, which I think is a genius idea. You place it inside like this. You can just grab the little brick bench and it creates like a little seat on the edge of your bed. It's actually beautiful. Looks amazing. And of course, finish it off with the green carpet, which is not actually a green carpet, but we're gonna call it a green carpet. Oh, gray. It says gray. I was just saying things wrong. My fault. And boom, finished it off just like that. It looks amazing. Beautiful. Bookshelf, the carpet, it just all works perfectly together. I'm gonna be honest with you. This right here is still one of my favorite designs for a bed. Probably not for the design outside the bed, but for the actual bed, this is still my favorite design. I really love how this looks. Seriously, it's amazing to me. But with that out of the way, to our final bed that you could build at your own base. Last up, I built a pretty safe and comfy looking bed, if I'm gonna be honest. Almost like a baby's crib. Come to think of it, probably a perfect spot to put your teammates after they cry about how hard the game is and how they keep getting down. I say you just pop them onto this bad boy and everyone's happy. But let's get into the bed. So for this build, all you're gonna need is carpet, rain wood storage, a bed of course, the brick bench, 2 of these fairy lights, the double fairy lights, and 2 of the trellis fences. It's probably the easiest one, I would say. Let's get to it. Okay, so this one's a bit tricky. What you want to do is go behind the wood wall. Just like that. Push yourself as far against as you can, then place. And boom, should be perfectly against the wall, just like that. Then what you want to do is grab your bed, go to the edge like this, go as far back as you can before it, goes above like that. So here's like our spot. The little frame needs to go a little bit through to make it even. So like probably like here. And yeah, a little bit through, just like that. Perfectly even, perfect. And of course, might as well get your carpet down. No reason not to. Next up, what you want to do is grab this. Get the little edge of the pole actually like through the edge of the wood storage, just like that. Boom. You do it with this side too, just like that. Boom. And then you want to do the same thing you did on the other bed, but this time pull it further out, so that it looks a little bit better with this build, because the trellises comes out a little bit further. So instead of putting it a little bit through the bed, you put it like all the way out like that. Boom. So you can now still sit, but on the edge. And then you grab your little fairy lights. Final touch. Of course, you want the tip going a little bit through the very edge, going a little bit through the very end of the rainwood storage, and just like that. And just like that. And boom, just like that, you got a place to put your crybaby teammates. I actually think this one's cozy. I wish you could put something in behind like this, but you really can't. You can't fit anything in there like that, so it kind of has to stay empty, but I think it's cozy. It's pretty nice and cozy right there. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. But anyways, I'm super happy that you guys stuck around and watched this building video. Hope these builds can impress your friends a lot. I know it impresses mine. Usually people are trying to survive in this game, so I think it's kind of fun to like thrive in the game. It makes them think, how does this guy know all these building techniques? Like, I can't even make it to 99 nights. And you're over here building, well, whatever kind of bed this is. But I hope you enjoy, and I'll make some more building videos in the future. I'll see you guys soon. All right, bye guys.